We'll move on to, of course, the Seattle Seahawks. And here we are. We got that up. The total there is, this is a little shocking here, Shano. It's 7.5 for the Seattle Seahawks. Over is minus 135. The under at plus 115. So it's pretty interesting there. Again, you can adjust those numbers depending on what book you're using. FanDuel, DraftKings, BetRivers, just to name a few. But let's go down, of course, the schedule for the Seattle Seahawks. 3 preseason games. They have, of course, pretty much the AFC West here. It is the Vegas Raiders. They have, of course, the Kansas City Chiefs. And, of course, they have the Green Bay Packers who play, of course, in the NFC North. So they, too, have a Week 8 bye. So we'll talk about the first 7 games here. They start off with home against the San Francisco 49ers at 4 o'clock. They travel to Pittsburgh at 1 o'clock, home against the New Orleans Saints on a Thursday night at the Arizona Cardinals. Again, on a Thursday night, that's September 25th, home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Again, that is going to be on October the 2nd. And let's see here. On October 12th, they go to Jacksonville. And then on a Monday night here, it is against the Texans at 8:20 there. So again, with those, what's your prediction?
So some games I see them winning right off the bat. Saints, Jaguars, I would say are wins. Cardinals, I think they can win, but I think the Cardinals are going to be a little better this year than they have been the last couple of years.
Yep.
Steelers, it depends on who the quarterback is, but there's also kind of a wrench in that game. DK Metcalf is a Steeler now, right? So does he want to ball out and show up, right? So, but it also depends on who's going to throw him the ball. So,
right.
But yeah, those are the games that stick out to me right away. It's a pretty tough schedule outside of that. They got Buccaneers that are tough. Texans are a tough squad to beat. But I think they get definitely 3, maybe 4. But I'm more like saying 3 and 4 in the first 7.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. 3 and 4 for that right before the bye. Let's continue after the bye. We've got the rest of the schedule for the Seattle Seahawks. We have at Washington, and that's going to be on a Sunday night. It looks like the time there is a little messed up there, but we'll have to have the guys fix that for you. Sorry about that. Week 10, November 9th, is home against the Cardinals, at, of course, the LA Rams, at the Tennessee Titans, home against the Minnesota Vikings, at the Atlanta Falcons, home against the Indianapolis Colts. Then they have a Thursday night game there, Shano, home against the LA Rams on a Thursday night on December 18th. And then 2 TBDs, both away, and it's at Carolina and at San Francisco. So what is your final total for this Seattle Seahawks?
I like the over as well. It was at 7.5, correct? So I would say I think they're right at 8 wins, 8 and 9. We'll see how they have Sam Darnold as quarterback now. He left Minnesota. So I think that the Vikings are a tough team, but we don't know about their quarterback situation with J.J. McCarthy, how well he's going to be playing throughout the whole season. But I think that'll be a nice revenge game for him that he wants to show up for. The Titans, I could see them. They're beating in that second half. But they also got some tough teams against them too. So like the Washington. But then you ending your season with the Panthers at the end. I'm saying 8 and 9 for them this season.
Yeah, they ended with the Panthers and then, of course, the San Francisco 49ers. So usually they split those, but I have to agree with you. And we'll see if it's the system for Sam Darnold. He was pretty good in Minnesota, but let's see what he does over with his new team and see. Hopefully he's successful. But that's why they play.